Alright. Looks like we're live. Good deal. Although, I need to pull up my viewer and chat. So, not quite ready yet. Here we go. That was quicker than I thought it was going to be. Just make sure my speakers aren't on. Because I think I'm pretty good on hearing myself. Also, I need to adjust my microphone just a bit. Okay. So, Red Dead Redemption 2. I still wasn't even sure that I wanted to do this today, but I don't know. I played Spyro the past couple days, and I usually like to try and mix it up, so it's not like there's any shortage of things to do.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Easy.
I didn't even see you there. So this is back at West Elizabeth. I don't recall where I left off last time, but we are in the epilogue section of the game. So this is Post's main story. Met up with a couple of the old gang members, in particular Sadie and Charles. Heard word of Micah still running about, so I'm assuming at some point we're gonna have to go deal with him. There is still a couple story missions left, so the epilogue isn't just, you know, free roam with nothing to do. There is still stuff to be done about John's farm and getting Abigail and Jack back because they ran off. And there's still a couple extra things to do, like some stranger missions and hunts, which in particular interest me. Some of the animals in this area I would like to take a look at, seeing if I can find. And then there's one panther down in near the area of the Braithwaite Manor that I need to get. No, wait, it's a cougar. I tried to go after it once, bastard snuck up on me from behind and killed me. So that wasn't fun. Oh hey, also on my own time I found that that Arabian horse up in the very northwestern part of the map. So I found a replacement for Sleipnir, which was Arthur's horse, without having to pay, you know, $700 to $1,000. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. The only thing is she's all white, so she gets dirty kind of quickly, which I'm not thrilled about, but, you know, I guess it just comes with the territory.
Hey, partner.
I'm also trying to do one of the challenges here, which I don't know if I'm going to do any of today. It's kind of making me upset because it's a lot harder to do than I thought it would be. Mostly I'm just trying to rob people on the road and get $50 total robbed from people. But on the one hand, it decreases my morality meter, which I don't like. I'd like to keep that a little bit on the higher side. And then also, it doesn't always work out. In fact, it rarely works out. Most of the time when I try to pull a gun on somebody or threaten their life or try to rob them, they tend to have their own weapon readily available. Like, let's give it a try on this guy.
Don't move another muscle, my friend. Hey!
Or they just like ride past you.
Actually, don't go nowhere. Stay away. Oh, God.
Okay. Or they could just like run away like that, so. Yeah, I don't know. There's a way to fire in the air. I don't remember how to do that. I might have to look that up in the quote-unquote manual. But sometimes that scares people into stopping. I'm finding that people on horseback rarely will submit to you. Most of the time it's people riding in single horse carriages, and that seems to be the best bet for me. I think going into a town also would probably have some pretty decent results, but at the same time, it's also a heck of a lot riskier. So there's just so many people around, so I don't know. I'll try that on my own time at some point, I think. A lot of times these camps won't have people that submit either. Like, let's see.
What do you think you're doing here?
I know how this goes.
Oh, you want to live in
Give
a
me your
pile?
money, big guy.
Yeah, see? Didn't work out so great. Nope, into the fire you go. Or maybe not. At least it wasn't a total waste. There, I'll get you in there. Don't you worry about a thing. There you go. Hey, wait a second. Come over here. Okay. I wish there was... I don't even know if there is. I should probably take a look at a map and find out, but... Yeah, you know me. I'm always trying to do things on my own. But I feel like the trapper does not come down this far. Which is a hassle because it means I have to go quite a ways before I can sell things to him. I got that oxide, but it's, you know, good rating, not nothing too great here. So if I find something else, probably gonna swap it because I can't make anything with it, and although I could sell it, it's usually only worth a few dollars, so not even all that worth it. Now, hold on a second here. I don't think I've come down this far before. Yeah, this is all kind of foreign. No. Exit entirely, please.
Head up.
Hello, goat. No, I don't like killing the goats, but I do need 2 goat pelts in order to complete some of the trapper. I don't even know what it is. If it was like a hat, I think it was like a vest and something else. Yeah, gun oil. Oh. Thought somebody was coming back for a second. I'll take that rum, don't mind if I do. Let's see, what do we need for you? Why did I need to open up the cabinet doors to get the ground coffee that was sitting on top?
You know what to do, girl.
Okay.
Easy there.
What was that noise? Just one more, and I won't have to do that again. There's also a handful of unique animals to the West Elizabeth territory that you need like one of. It's not even...
Is that all?
I mean, I guess it's towards the end of the game, so they probably figure you're spent by this point. Don't want to put that much more time into it. But, I don't know. I think I got one of them. There was like some form of iguana. And then I need to find a Gila monster. There's like 2 types of lizards. I think those are the 2. I don't think there was an additional one. And then, what was it? Oh yeah, the collared pig. I found one of those in pretty good condition that I got. And then there's been a handful of others. I guess I'll just have to keep my eyes open for it. Let's take a look at Ye Old Satchel. Let's see. Maps, maybe? Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta do some fishing too. Okay, so towards the back here there should be some sort of puma. And then we've got, I think it's, from what the trapper said, it's an albino pronghorn. And then a Tatanka legendary bison. That's probably it. Also, for some reason the cougar isn't on the map, but it's in that area. Right underneath the fox there. So, I need to go back and do that. Seems like we're kind of in puma territory, though. Well, maybe I need to go a little bit further down. Should be able to find it, though. These things are dangerous. They are worse than the bears. At least the bears you could fend off, and even though you're beaten within an inch of your life, you can still survive. If you manage to get attacked by them. Cougars, and I'm assuming pumas, I've not seen one before, or is it some type of panther? I don't know. They sneak up on you, they're super, super quick, and if they get you, you're dead. There ain't no going back. And it's, in particular, a pain when it comes to the hunts, because if you get attacked and killed by one, then they're gonna be gone for a while, and then you have to wait, I think, a couple days before you can come back. Try going after it again. Also, I've not seen a sandstorm. Unique to this territory, probably. So the horse does not want to move. Don't know if that's because of the sandstorm or because,
Easy now.
something there that she doesn't like.
You good? Hungry girl.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a look around. I hope this isn't like a theme storm to try and find this thing in, because that would probably suck. Kind of like that blizzard when I tried to go after the white bison. Sometimes they got like these weird little stipulations. Yep, here we go. Like natural occurring things that make it more difficult to actually go after them. I remember that was the case with a couple of them, like the ones that I listed. When I went after the cougar last time, though, it was less the weather effect and more the territory. Just way too much brush. And I couldn't see a thing. I didn't want to take my horse out there with me. So that's how I got nabbed, like, real quick. Okay, let's see if we see anything. There we go. I'm gonna do split point. I'm gonna do an explosive slug. Fortunately, you can't ruin the pelt of a legendary animal. Or so I'm told is the case.
Okay. Still a ways off.
So, if that really is the case, then there shouldn't be any reason why we can't use the most powerful weapon available to us.
Okay. You ain't that far.
It makes me nervous. What? Oh. Carcass. Oh, wait, there's an additional one.
Track's real fresh.
I think I see it. Once I shoot it, it's probably going to be real angry. This is a repeater too. I should have gotten my bolt action. A rolling block. Okay, good. I was actually able to catch it off guard. 2 shots, but whatever works. What's the matter, John? Come on, where are you at? Taking her time, but she's getting over here. Okay, there we go. I'm also gonna take the body too. Now you'd think that taking the full unskinned corpse would be worth more, because then the trapper could skin it himself, because he's, you know, a professional, and then take all the time he needs with any sort of minute little details. But no, it's actually worth less if you just bring him the corpse straight by itself. You get more money if you do both the pelt and the meat corpse. So, just go and do that. This is that little mining area. I guess it must have been Gaptooth Ridge. I don't actually quite remember. This is a big gang hideout spot. And I went to Tumbleweed too. And Tumbleweed is indeed active. It's got people living in it. Oh, I hate these pigs. I could try shooting one of the 2-star ones, see if I get something good out of it. Damn it. Because that little charm I have that's supposed to up the rating of pelts, it actually works sometimes, but not all the time. So I don't know what the requirement is. Shit. Damn it. What was that? It's good. Alright, I guess I'll take it anyway. Get a couple bucks out of it.
There. Let's go, girl.
So let me see, have I ridden out in this area yet? Not quite. Small possibility that there might be a trapper out in this area. I doubt it though. You figured he would have set up, and if anywhere, it would have been around one of the towns. Like Armadillo or Tumbleweed. Maybe even closer to McFarland Ranch. But I don't know, maybe they're just trying to keep this as close to the original as possible. While taking into account the time period that it takes place in. So I'm gonna leave that on. In fact, I'm gonna do expanded.
Slow now.
And just think. Not that far away, and you'd already cross over into Mexico. In fact, this was so close that I could go up to the edge of the map here, and there was a little, over in the Mexican territory, there was a little dock town. And I remember there used to be gang members that would hide out there. And I could actually pick them out, or pick them off rather, from the American side and just shoot across the little river there. I don't know how far this goes though. This actually it goes on quite a ways. I don't even remember any of this. Oops.
Easy there.
Guess that's the end of the line. I don't see that little dock area. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe they just redid this piece. Supposedly, you can actually get over into Mexico. I don't know how to do it because I haven't seen anything on it, but I did hear from somebody else that plays this game that they saw someone do it on I guess it must have been a YouTube video or something like that. But somebody managed to get over into the Mexican side, and it is fully modeled. You can access it. It's not like there's something game breaking or something preventing you from actually getting over there aside from, you know, practical means. But I guess Oh, the reason it must be modeled is for the online mode, which is coming, I'm assuming, pretty soon, because they're already starting to release trophy information, or achievement, excuse me, information. The achievements have already been posted on Xbox and PlayStation, so... It's like, if you're doing all that, it's gotta be close. But still no official release date. If I gave a shit about online, I might actually do it, but I kind of don't. And, you know, the main reason is not that I wouldn't mind playing it. I actually probably would check it out, but this is a different age. I used to play the online mode a little bit with the first Red Dead Redemption, but it used to be free back then. Yeah. Of course, this being on a form of console, not so much. I'd have to pay for Xbox Live. Yes, that's the one.
Hey, easy.
Oh, that's the pig I killed. I was trying to remember if it was Xbox Live or Gold, though. That looked like it hurt. I didn't see any sign of a trapper, did I? Nope. Okay. Well, I don't think there's going to be one over in this area, so... What I am going to do is I'm going to take a stagecoach to something that's a little bit more manageable. Let's see if I can get up there from here. Kind of looks like I can. It's a little bit rough, but I could do it. Okay, take a ride. Let's see. Save myself a little bit of money and go to Strawberry. Actually, I could have gone to Saint Denis and tried to get that cougar too, but... I might do that later.
All right, here you go, friend.
That was great.
Had a good time, John? That's good.
It's time to embrace joy with me, Reverend Peter Father Ingham, as I will lead you to paradise where we
Stood there and listened to some of that crap. I think his thing is he just misquotes Bible scriptures. There was something about literally exploding with joy. And you too could literally explode. I don't think I remember that one. Wait a second, am I even going the right way? Yeah. The lighting looks so different, I wasn't sure. Normally it's not this bright when I go through here. Okay, hold on. Be leaping off the cliff now.
Glad to see you again, sir. So, what do you have for me? Okay, let's take a look at it.
Yes, let's look indeed. Oh, good. Just wondering when I was gonna finish that. Kill 5 animals using a varmint rifle. Gosh, I've done that like
Hope you make
100 times over by now.
pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, is that it? I could sell these gator eggs. I don't think I want to, though. Oh yeah, it needs rat carcasses, of course. Iguana skin.
Much appreciated.
So,
Quality hide makes the hardiest clothes around.
yes, indeed. What exactly am I missing here? Okay, I need to get that to Tonka. There we go, alright. It's like at this point in the game I don't have much money, but I would like to finish most of the stuff off. I look like a right numpty with that on. I'll do it though. I want some gloves that are actually short. Legendary pronghorn. Oh yeah, moose pelts. That's gonna be a while, I think. Legendary pronghorn. So I guess I thought the panther would be the one that was in the West Elizabeth territory. I guess that's the one that's near the Braithwaite Manor. Heel monster skin. Okay. So it's mostly just the legendary stuff.
Make some fine trappers, you know. I got an old war buddy down in Rio Bravo who's one of the best. Feed him tequila. He'll tell you about the time he saw El Berrendo Blanco, white pronghorn.
Yeah, I'll see if I could get on that. And some of these I already did, so like fully. In fact, most of them I've done by now. I haven't seen an armadillo yet.
Things I'd do if I had your youth. These days I'm fishing more and tracking less. My old man was right. Sneaks up on you.
So, I still can't get that rat flak. I need 2 more rat carcasses. God damn. Perfect cowhide. Gila monster skin. I actually do need opossum pelts for something. Robin feather, oriole feather, condor feather, loon feather. All these feathers. So many birds I haven't seen or killed yet to get anything off of them. Still need perfect cougar pelts, and that's gonna be a while. Grizzlies are hard to come by. So much moose stuff, and like the moose never appear, and I've seen maybe 4 total.
You hear the president made a butte out west into a national monument last year? Ludicrous. They'll be chiseling 45 stars into it next.
I think that's a new line. One especially for John. Oh god. Yeah, she kind of stains a little easy too.
Good girl.
Problem having a white coat. It was a beautiful sight finding her up there though, up in that tundra. It's like something angelic. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh, there she is after all this time. Finally. I think I only went to search specifically for her once. But throughout the course of the game, when trying to do several different things, you end up needing to go up there. I think I went up there to... I must have been looking for a moose or something. No, I was looking for a rock carving. That's it. and I thought I'd just take a stroll up that way and see if I could find her, and lo and behold, I did. I'm gonna ride up this little river here, because sometimes moose spawn in the area. So maybe I'll catch a lucky break.
Easy now.
In fact, there was one here last time, but it didn't have a good rating. Water's a little bit choppy. Don't know how safe this is.
Settle.
She needs a bath anyway.
You, mister.
Now, John, that's not quite a greeting. Most people would say hello, maybe howdy. You, mister! Sometimes they'll yell, sir! Other things of a shouting nature. I'm not really seeing anything. Small chance it might be a little further up, but I think normally would have seen him by now. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, don't fall.
Let up.
Okay, this is the last chance up in this area. Nice frozen bird action.
Whoa now.
Those are just deer, right? Let's see. Nice Michael Jackson lean. Smooth criminal over here. Alright. That's a shame.
Easy there.
Okay, let me take a look over here. Oh, corpse. What? Oh, I see it. What the?
Blow it.
Has God unfurled the veil of life and death, or do I lie and dream?
Ooh.
And does the mighty world of sleep?
Okay, this doesn't seem good.
I ain't ready for that horse crap. Wake up,
I wonder what happened to all my masks.
Prince. The day is not yet started. I said I ain't ready. Don't go around me before I turn my meat. Aesthetic sensibilities ain't gonna come around with your pork and beans. You're a simple man from simple stock. Who's going?
Get that bastard.
Lucky your friend saved you. For a second.
Jesus, bad things happen here.
No kidding. Skinner brother. Oh, okay. They're a gang. So West Elizabeth has like 3 gangs. That's pretty insane considering it's not that big of a territory. You know, Driscoll's, oh shit, were just one gang and they held the territory that was probably about the size of West Elizabeth. Sorry, but I don't think so. A lot of cannibals in this game. Look at that guy's... Oh, okay. It's like that guy's head looks like a ball sack, but I think it's a bandana. I don't know. Maybe it's a bandana made of skin. They are the Skinner brothers, after all. You know, I'm not all into the scrotal fashion and all that, but maybe that's the thing down here. Hey, a ginseng elixir. Could actually use those now. I had a stockpile of them, but I gave them all to John after Arthur didn't need them. No. Yeah, I guess I'll take a bread chunk. Canned salmon's not bad either. Actually restores a good amount of health. Okay. This place is pretty cursed. I think, oh wait. Nope, nothing. I think the use of fire is required, though. There we go. I'm doing way over there. Okay, well that was an event. Let me see what I was initially... Oh, there's a stranger over here. Oh yeah, tall trees area. Not quite as big. I think they made it smaller. Maybe. I remember tall trees being huge. There's also where you get attacked relentlessly by bears. So I'm not sure how thrilled I am to trying to go through there, but you know. Where do these horses come from? Let's see what this stranger quest is all about, because the only stranger quests I've seen so far have been leftovers for Arthur, and this would be purely original to John. If it's a brand new one.
Stay here, girl. Quite a view.
Uh-huh. You know, this landscape, these views, this America, it holds us tight. And once we've seen it, we'll never know ignorance again.
Maybe.
It is that beauty, which really is the eternal beauty that is truth. This is God. Not the proof, but the thing. Not his work, but him. Wonderment is our morphine, I suppose. All us Americans dream of places. They are our God. Our dreams. Us, perhaps.
I suppose.
Forgive my crude naivete, but are you a cowboy, sir?
Not really. Kind of.
I am that most worthless of all creatures. A writer. A second guesser of our creator. A dreamer of others' dreams.
Okay.
Evelyn Miller.
Evelyn Miller? A man I knew. He was a great lover of your books.
Thank you. But you're not?
Most went a little over my head, I'm afraid, but some of the bits he read stuck with me.
I'm a terrible fraud, sir. Your friend was deceived. I am God's blithe plaything. And what a feeble game he has begun in me.
My mentor never saw things quite like that.
You know, I used to write in a study and teach at a university. I taught some Connecticut fops how best to appreciate their topiary. I was a gilded ape. I loathed the man I was. The man I am.
Guess we all live with certain ways of coping with what we've done in this life.
I enjoyed our conversation. There's a truth in you, sir, a rare truth. Treasure it. I'm living in a cabin over near Tanner's Reach. Come by sometime. Maybe we might talk some more.
Maybe I shall.
Good day.
There's my girl.
So I think who he's referring to is Hosea. I think. Well, that and Hosea was really the only one that ever read, so, you know. Unless it was Dutch, but I don't know. I seem to remember one of those books that I had to get for Hosea. It was just like a camp quest optional thing, being a Miller book. Yeah, the thing about Tall Trees too is like a good portion of it was winterized. Ah, shit. Ah! Why did he equip that? Yeah. Yeah. It does happen. Oh, fur just kind of fell off of the head there. I didn't even touch that part yet. Ooh, this is gonna be a quick one. He's at that weird placement where he can't quite do the animation right.
Good girl. Let's go.
Actually, up near this area is where you have your confrontation. I mean, not right in this exact area, but this is sort of where Dutch is in the last game. I think it's inlet a little bit more, but I wonder if we could find it. Or possibly the natives that he was working with. Okay. It's frustrating when you reach the end of the map. Uh-oh, we're stuck. Come on. When you reach the end of the map, obviously they wouldn't do like barriers. It wouldn't be like the magic wave repellent barrier like in Spyro that we've seen pretty recently, but instead they just kind of, there's usually mountain ranges. I think everywhere on the edge map is going to be a mountain range, and then you just kind of slide and fall when you reach the end, so you can't climb up of it. And it's kind of frustrating because, you know, it's a good way of sort of realistically keeping you within a map barrier, but at the same time, it's like you can climb steeper mountains or steeper ledges or anything like that in other areas of the map that are not map borders, and then suddenly you go on something that's less of an incline, and then you just slip straight down. And it's like, I know I'm able to do this other places. So it's, I don't know, it kind of just feels like it's changing the game mechanics a bit.
Whoa, easy.
Legendary fish location, no kidding. Also sounds like somebody's dying.
What's that?
What is that indeed? Why don't we go take a look? And then I'll see if I can catch this fish real quick. Oh, sorry.
Something ain't right.
There's a lot of dead bodies.
God damn it.
Who goes there?
What the hell?
I can't hardly see.
Oh, this guy got scalped. Oh! I was wondering what the hell was wrong with his head.
Hey. Get out of here, mister. Skinners. They might be close.
How are you still alive? Got shot in the head and got scalped.
In the night. Jackals. Screams! Something awful. Oh. Oh. You there? You there? I'm coming.
Some lone guy just wanders by. I thought this was like some kind of monster at first, but no, it's just somebody they put on the campfire. It's just what they do, huh? The hell would you want to scalp a person for? I mean, I know it's practice, and, you know, scalping pretty much is reserved for people, but like, why?
Let up.
Remember in one of the John Ford movies, The Searchers, which, you know, is a movie from the 50s, so they don't want to go too violent, but one of... There's a... I don't even know what you'd call it, like a violent tribe of Native Americans that come in and scalp some family members of John Wayne's character. At near the end of the film, he exacts revenge and finds there's not even like this big confrontation. He pretty much just goes inside his tent and then he comes out. But it's implied that he scalps him. But the scalp is just like a little twine of hair, and it's like a little bit of like sort of flesh-colored thing about the size of a quarter at the end. And then that was good enough. It's like, nah, that's not quite what they do, but you know, close enough. A for effort. A lot of hair and just like this little tiny piece of skin. That's good enough. But yeah, then again, this was a movie from the 50s. They're not exactly gonna go all out with that, are they?
Hey, easy.
Okay. Kinda wanted to ride a little bit further away. What is that? Oh, it's a deer. Why don't you,
Right here.
yeah, stay back a little bit. Let me do a little bit of fishing. Let's see, special lake lure.
How's about this?
I've got to do fishing with John.
Okay. You're home.
Okay, hopefully we got it. I don't even know what the one over here is, but this one's a little bit bigger. I mean, it's no bluegill. And again, there's been a couple fish that I've caught that have been pretty tiny, so... Let's see, what are you? Legendary fish, that is.
Whoa, okay.
It's a largemouth bass.
You're quite a bass.
Why not? I'm sure there's some sort of I don't think I've caught a largemouth before. Some kind of achievement for
Here we go.
getting every type of fish. I've only tried this a couple times. See if I could get it. Sometimes the legendary ones, they do not come out for whatever reason. I don't think it's like a time of day thing. I'm not too sure what if it's just like a weird spawn rate or what, but sometimes I could be standing here for a good 15 minutes and not get anything. I think it's another bass.
That is a fish.
Very much so.
I'm gonna let you
I think it's
go.
the same size as the other one I got. You know what? Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. It did give me the alert. A little bit closer to this side, so... Let's see, I got an email. Oh. GOG games on sale. Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine.
Whoa,
That just got released not too long ago. On GOG anyway. Which I wasn't even aware there was a PC version. I knew there was the N64 version, which I always sort of kind of wanted to get, but never actually jumped on top of that. Well, no, it's kind of the same fishing in the same area. Not too much different, but maybe there's just something about the positioning.
That's it.
I don't really consider myself one to enjoy the fishing aspects of some games, but I don't know. After playing the fishing minigame in Final Fantasy 15 and then this game as well, I actually don't mind it too much. It's kind of fun. Been fishing a couple times myself. It's never anything too thrilling.
You, sir, are a fish.
This one's a little bit bigger at least. But I don't need it. I was thinking of maybe getting over on that pier over there, but I'm gonna try one more time here, and if I don't get anything, then I will do this on my own time, because fishing is a little bit boring. Remember in the previous game, coming up into the tall trees area, there's this one little area that's has a cabin. I think it's near like a sheer drop or a lake. Maybe it's around here somewhere. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna try near that pier just once, and then if I don't get anything, then we'll move on. But it was a good bear deterrent because, again, it was one of those situations where you get the height advantage. The bears aren't going to be climbing after you in a video game, so if you get on top of that shack, and I know it was not this one, it was another one, but
Slow now.
getting on top of that shack, you could kill as many bears as you please, and they would come after you in droves. There was quite a few to go around. Okay, this is a bit more dilapidated than I expected, but maybe we can make the most of it. Some of it's like in the water. That's alright. You know, some of the legendary fish I've caught have been in pretty weird positions. I think unintended, but
Now we're fishing.
I still managed to do it. Sometimes it didn't always work out though, especially if it was in a crowded area. Sometimes the fish would end up going behind something, breaking the line fairly easily. Yeah, this looks like the same crap. Oh wait, maybe not.
You kidding me? Yes.
Ah, the legendary rock bass. This rock bass has been pulled out of the Aurora Basin on special lake and river lures.
Afraid I'm keeping you.
Okay, well, at least it's something he could just pop into his bag. Let me check this cabin while I'm here, see if there's anything inside. This place at night makes me nervous, though. I'm not too into it. Open Kentucky bourbon. You know, I think I made coffee all at once. Oh, you know what it is? It's like I was gonna say I keep picking stuff up. But I got the Legends of the East bag, Which, by the way, you don't even need Pearson for. So if you didn't really need it
You
beforehand,
got this, girl.
you could just wait until this section of the game and just go purchase it from a fence. You don't even need the materials. Which kind of seems like a cop-out, but whatever.
Slow it.
What is this? But anyway, the Legends of the East bag increases your carrying capacity by quite a bit. So... Oh, these bastards
What are
again.
you looking at? I look at anywhere I goddamn please. You keep looking. My eyes staring down at you will be the last thing you see. There is a cloud over you, boy. Mark it. There's a shadow on you. And can't never break out. What are you saying? That's old woman talk. You talk like that, I'll cut your tongue out of your head. I will cut both of your tongues out. You don't give it a rest. Cut each other, kill each other, do whatever you damn well please. Just do it quietly, or I will deprive you of your powers of speech. You're marked too, Skinner. The black hand done touched you. Ain't never gonna let go.
God damn. Poor wretches you brought here.
These Skinner brothers are a bit of a problem. Wonder if these are the guys that scalped that little camp over. Probably. I mean, that makes the most sense. Not even that far away. No, not rest by the fire. I'm good on that. It's a big looking knife. Kinda want to shit. This is what happened last time.
See him! Strike! So difficult to die.
I was gonna run up to him and do an execution, but no, there's a cart in the way. This guy isn't even hanging by a rope. He's just levitating. That's scary. Let's see if I could approximate where it would be, see if he dropped, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Man, these guys, the Murphy Brood, that weird serial killer man. I'm sure one of these other gangs is eating people. Just love mutilating. These guys seem a little bit more mystical, though. The Murphy Brood. I don't know why they do it. They're just sadistic, I guess. Classic oat cakes. They always have oat cakes around here. A balanced diet, I guess. I don't think there's anything else around here, and quite frankly, I don't really feel like looking.
Easy now.
Hey, time. Actually, don't need to eat it. I should have picked it, but, I have not seen this yet in the game. This is a new-ish one for me. Cooking that with, meats will
Come on, girl. One more time.
give you a boost in Deadeye.
Easy there.
Some kind of mushroom, too. That's the thing about going into these new areas. There's going to be a lot of, it's a health herb, okay. There's going to be a lot of new plants and animals that I need to catch up on. Oh, shit. Not again. Oh, they got me surrounded big time. Damn. I didn't, unfortunately, I think most of them got scared. But, God, did you see the mini-map? There was like a dozen of them. All around, too. It wasn't like they were coming from one direction. It was like that one mission he did with the old veteran. One of them lures you out and false sense of security, and then you get ambushed. Oh, good on the Grey Wolf pelts. It'll give me a little bit of money if they're perfect, but I've already dropped off so many. So it seems like wolves are more common in these parts. I'm not seeing the grizzlies, which is too bad because I noticed there was an achievement for, like, fighting 12 bears. Hey, this is the shack I was thinking of. This is the one you could get on top of, and, let me see if I can, you can still do it, yeah? And fight off bears from this little vantage point here. Fully stocked liquor cabinet. I close it back up because I noticed that when you leave an area or a house you've already checked and you leave the cabinets open, they will remain open. But if you close them and you come back, sometimes they'll be restocked with, you know, different types of supplies. So you could essentially just keep coming back every now and again and finding new stuff. If you close the cabinets. If they're open, then there's not going to be anything that reappears there, or at least what I've seen. And I used to be in the mindset that, well, it doesn't really matter because I don't really plan on coming back to some of these places anyway. But, yeah, that hasn't really been the case. Sometimes I'll come back around someplace and check inside anyway. End up finding a couple things. What is going on here? What are all these bodies? Jesus. There's more of the Skinner brothers.
Saddle.
God damn. They just rule the tall trees area.
Easy
The funny
now.
thing is, I've yet to be jumped on them. I keep getting the jump on them. Oh, also, John is cold. We need to... That should be a little better. Probably should eat something, too. I don't really want to set up camp, though. Yeah, just chug down some canned beef. Or corned beef. Could it be?
Easy.
My God, he's actually here. Well, well, well.
Good to see you again. Right, let's see. Sure.
Take all those wolf hearts I have. Wait, what did I sell you? I sold you that large... Okay, good.
Done.
Thought I almost sold them the legendary, but then I don't think it puts it just in the regular inventory. Yeah.
I hope you make something pretty with that.
I like it when you sell like a slab of meat to the trapper.
You okay, girl?
I hope you sell something pretty with that, or make some. I'm like, yeah. Good meat clothing, good meat wear. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that would want to invest in something like that. And that's a good sounding waterfall. That's pretty much what they sound like.
Easy now.
Whoa, what are you doing? Mashing on RB to make you stop, and then she like lunges forward. This is a weird looking fox.
Let up.
Is that more blood? Hold on. Oh no. It's just like a dirty patch of road. Like, geez, these people don't give up. Okay, well, that was kind of a fun adventure through the tall trees area. It's good to know that the trapper's in there. So that's a little bit closer. But, man, why would he be there and then not anywhere else in this entire map? I guess it's just not good hunting to do around here. That's probably it. It still sucks, though. I want to ride all the way up here. But it's better than going to Strawberry.
Blow it. You okay, my darling?
John is very affectionate with his horses. Boy, rabbits crossing the bridge. Excuse me. Oh, this is an unfinished railroad. Oh. Okay, we've done quite a bit of free roaming. I think it might be time to try and do a mission here. I think I want to do... Actually, I want to ride through here real quick. And then we'll ride back up, and I will meet up with Uncle. And we'll see what he wants. possibly, maybe a Charles mission too. Because you know how they like to mislead you.
Whoa now.
I'm just right. Oh shit. Okay, this whole place is a gang area. Never mind. Yeah, all right. This used to be a friendly, or it will be a friendly town later. Guess not right now. There's nothing over there either. I think I saw like a hotel, maybe. What the hell was that place again? Okay. Not that. Oh, Thieves. Well, with a name like Thieves Landing, I mean, how could you go wrong? No, but it's actually civilized in Red Dead Redemption.
Whoa, easy.
Oh, shit, I need one of these guys. Wait, no, not that. Oh, no, definitely not that. There you go. Oh no, these are wild boars. No, I don't need them. I need the pigs. I guess those are strictly in New Austin. It's probably gonna get hot in this area. Oh yeah. What, you can't change on the go? I wonder if now being John, if we can unlock some of the old Red Dead Redemption outfits. I kind of want the one with the poncho. I used that one for a while. You know, when YouTube recommends videos to you, I remember seeing one for Red Dead Redemption, and it's like unlock Woody costume, like Woody from Toy Story. I'm like, what the hell? I don't think they'd have the sanction rights to do that, but all right, maybe. Official, unofficial Woody costume.
Feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't turn out like last time.
There he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as week-old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
Place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in a minute. Here, come on. Tie that end around the horses.
Charles is ready to go.
That end around there. Horses will pull it clean down. We good?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's get going. Now just pull.
You got this, John? I'll go when you do.
Okay. On me. I need a break. This way!
Put your back into it.
Almost!
What's with that horse's mouth? Why does it have a mustache?
I told you it wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
Now we head into town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store.
Train store.
Takes hardwood and timber.
Okay, you keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna tell you
Just
that?
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to.
Oh, that was ranked. Complete within 18 seconds. Shut up. I need to find out what's going on with that horse.
Hey, easy.
Nell 4. That must be Uncle's horse. What the hell is wrong with it? It has like some kind of skin disease. It's either got a load of nettles in its... It looks freakish. I don't know. Something's wrong with it. Okay, yeah, just clipped right through John. That's fine. That's weird. The hell did he get that thing? Okay, I guess we're gonna go over into Blackwater and pick a house out from the house store. Actually, when I went over to the bank, when I played this last time, the bank man, I forget his name. Anyway, he said there was like...
We've got you now, you piece of
Excuse me?
shit. I want his skill.
I don't even know who I am.
You don't know who you're messing with. This man shall drink mine.
Rather not, thanks.
Skinner.
Come here, asshole.
Got you now.
Let's go for a ride.
Easy now. You're real strong, darling.
Skinner Brothers. They haven't even seen me coming. Yeah, that guy actually had money on him.
Slow now.
No, it's a coyote. I thought it was a wolf for a second. Like, no way they're stalking me, too. No new Ashton's video.
There.
Microwavable cheese and
Let's go,
toast.
girl.
I think we call that a grilled cheese.
Head up.
These guys got some good pocket money. $5 ain't nothing to scoff at. Anyway, what was I talking about? The bank teller. He mentioned something about where you make your payments. You can also purchase upgrades. I've gotten a decent amount of money since then. I've done a couple bounties and I've robbed a few folks, but you know, all in good fun. Some currant. Oh, prairie poppy. Alright. Deadeye herb, huh? Interesting. What is this? Oh, more time. Yeah, it looks like New Austin and Blackwater's a place to go if you want some Deadeye herbage.
You know what to do, girl.
So hard to find in the other region. You know, I always kind of wondered if you could come back to here to Blackwater and find that stash that Dutch had. I mean, I don't think they ever say exactly where it is, but, you know, maybe. Of course, I did go back to Beaver Hollow and went back to the cave. The Murphy Brood took it over again, but I cleared it out. I tried to find Dutch's stash, but I didn't see anything there.
Will you move?
Okay, let me see. Maybe it's not over here. There's no train tracks around this area. I don't know who or what. Actually, I don't know. I need to speak to you about a house, but maybe I'll just do Sadie's mission.
Yeah, it's too hot for work. Good morning.
Gentlemen,
Morning.
partner. All right, lady.
Good morning, sir.
What a girl you are.
Oh my, my. That is some risque calf action.
Hello, welcome.
Can I buy a ticket, please?
Why don't you head directly behind you through those doors?
God, when I went to go see one of the shows in Saint Denis with Arthur, that was like one of the most hilarious things in this game. If you applaud, like, because it was live performers, but if you applaud them, he said some of the funniest shit. Electricity is the great wonder of the age. But not all electricity is equal. Alternating current is safe. Direct current is dangerous. Oh, little devils. Direct current is a deadly menace. Direct current wipes out the ignorant. Oh God. Which would you prefer in your home? An evil menace strong enough to fell a mighty elephant? Surprised I didn't show like the actual footage of it. Which actually was a real thing. Like Tesla was campaigning, I believe. No, it was Edison that was campaigning against Tesla, who was using direct current. But Edison, in an attempt to show how alternating current was better and safer than direct current, he electrocuted an elephant with direct current. That was that famous video of that circus elephant just getting fried. Early footage. Oh, is that it? Okay. That wasn't much of a show, I gotta be honest. I had a better time with the bear one.
We'll see you again.
That was just a propaganda movie. I don't know. I don't believe no Edison.
Hello, girl.
Seems a little bit shifty, you know? Let me talk to... Look in the catalog in here and see if I see anything.
Well now, it's been a spell since I saw you last. Take a look at what we got. Just you see what's in here.
Oh yeah, you were trying to like force me out of the store last time. Yeah, that was real nice of you.
Sure. Much appreciated. Can I get you something else? Can't believe someone finally bought that land at Beecher's Hope.
Yep. It's a real piece of shit, isn't it? So
Good
I've been
girl.
told
Let's
many a
go.
time.
Fine morning. Good morning, mister.
Spider web hanging from your car.
Well, look who it is. Good to have you back. Let's go.
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John. Come sit down.
Sure. You, got any work?
Yeah. Well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you, exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in, and I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south, waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north country. I'd given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's real good. Plus, I don't much like getting robbed by no one. Come on.
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
South. Now come on, mount up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do. You got this, girl.
Follow me. Let's ride.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a big horse. That's the problem with having the Arabians, is they're a lot smaller.
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
My ranch, it's something else, you know. You gotta come up there.
Ain't had any trouble?
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Besides Uncle.
Abigail?
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
Really? You, wanna talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah, he's doing okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there, whenever you want it.
That's kind. Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
You heard anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think. He's a colorful character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look, what happened with the gang changed everyone who was a part of it. The Dutch who put a blanket round me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was. We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. And I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
He's out there.
And someday, I hope we'll find him. But not now.
Come on. Spot up ahead where we can see over most of the country. They'll be down there.
So, James Langton, the bounty hunter, has got this outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house?
Shane Finley, correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to us before he rides north with him to hand him over to some state troopers?
Correct again. Though the giving back part is optimistic.
I'm forever the optimist. You know, I've been doing some bounty hunting of my own since I last saw you. I ain't gonna make a habit of it.
We cut off here.
Just ignore that bit, I guess. It's okay, John. I know the feeling.
This is the place.
It's a view, all right.
Is that armadillo down there?
Come on, let's go take a look down in the valley.
Come on, John. Help me find them.
I think I see something.
Yup.
There they are, down there.
Moving fast.
Who's who?
Well, the bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And that big fat feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
Come on, let's go follow them.
Why'd you move over there?
Looks like they're cutting through the canyon underneath us. Let's go. Yeah. They'll be coming through here. There they are. We follow and keep an eye on them.
Give me some notice. I probably could take him out. Maybe we don't want to kill him, though.
You won't get north through here? What are you doing, huh?
You talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me. My guess is they'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
Hmm? If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them. Canyon opens up down a ways. We'll head them off there.
Looks like they're meeting up with somebody.
Up here, get off your horse. This might be our chance. Yeah, they're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse.
What are they waiting for?
The rest of Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for himself. How come he's got all them men and you work alone?
I got you. You're worth 10 of them.
Great.
All right, so what you think? Should we threaten them, start shooting at them, or sneak down and pick them off one by one? I reckon sneaking down is our best opportunity, but it's your call.
I'll follow your lead. Let's sneak down there.
Okay, well, follow away. Stay down and stay close.
Let's go.
Let's see. Have a little drink before then.
We're going down the canyon. Look out on these rocky paths. You guys, blow us. Let's get closer.
It's 3 guys, actually.
We can't go around them. You take one of them, I'll take the other. You gotta throw it out. Just throw it out.
I like how the other guy was
Okay, let's move. Up ahead.
just watching his friend get choked.
You got it.
Yeah, that's weird.
These bridges might be the death of us. Come on. Let's do this quick.
Oh. What, he didn't die?
You're gonna die, son!
Hold on, I don't like that. Oh. No, I want to restart. Okay. And then I could blow up. I had a fully charged, I guess if you want to call it that, knife throw
It's your call.
to the head.
I'll follow your lead. Let's sneak down there.
Okay, well, follow away. Stay down and stay close.
I'm gonna use tomahawks instead. They seem to be a little bit more lethal.
We're going down the gate.
Yeah, let me get my brandy out of the way.
Look out on You guys, below us. Let's get closer.
See, at least Sadie attempts to whisper. She's a little bit loud, but better than that one dude in Guarma who was like shouting when there was guys like 2 feet away.
We can't go around them. You take one of them, I'll take the other. That was the plan. Okay, let's move. Up ahead, another one on patrol. I've got him. Taken care of. They're gonna hear us on these bridges, but it's worth a try.
We ain't sneaking no more. Look out.
How? Ah, whatever. Did you shoot me? Oh, that guy shot me.
See if you can break a sweat.
Bastards! You see them? On the path!
I'm ahead of you.
I didn't feel it! Come on! They're running at us!
Probably don't want to slip.
We defend this spot!
Getting a little wobbly, John. Oh, Sadie.
They're coming from all over!
She just jumped straight down.
We need our horses.
I know that. Hold on. Look at him here, dead. Hell, that's what you get for robbing me, Langton.
Shit! That damn harpy!
Come on! It's time to collect! Okay, you're taking Finley. Go.
Oh, I am? There's your bounty.
You with her? What's it look like?
Let's go, let's go!
We're going for a ride. You okay, girl? Let's go.
Down the canyon, let's ride! Come on!
What in the...
Above us, on the bridges!
That was a weird point to aim at.
I got it.
Man on horses!
Hey, don't do me!
They're all over! Give up, you fools! We're riding in on the left!
Jeez. Got a small army.
I need to relieve myself.
There'll be a bucket in your cell.
I'm serious.
Yep, and so am I. Hit him, John, please.
Hey, you don't need to do that just because she told you to. I don't need to be hit. I just want to be treated civil.
Shut it.
You heard the lady.
Thank you.
I still protest my innocence. This woman ripped me out of my bed, kidnapped me, then let Langton kidnap me, then you killed them all and kidnapped me back. I'm the victim here. Damn you.
John, would you be so kind as to shut him up?
Don't listen to her. Let me speak my piece. There's no call to hit me, mister.
Listen to him squirm. Jesus.
Bad dog.
That's it. County work ain't easy, John.
No, but I can see now it has its rewards.
Where is this?
That's a whole lot easier with a partner.
That back there, you didn't need a partner. You needed a whole company behind you.
We did fine.
Oh, this is Blackwater.
And with Langton and his men gone, there'll be more demand for our service.
It looks different at night.
Sadie, you know I'm a rancher now. Mostly.
And I know how you're paying for your ranch.
Don't spread that around.
Hey, I won't. But it would be good to have you along some more.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe.
Here we are. Grab him and bring him in, John.
Sure. You're a bitch and a bastard.
We brought in Shane Finley.
Oh, great. Let's put him in the cell.
That's your cell at the end there. We're gonna watch you swing.
What for? I didn't do anything. Nothing. It's all lies.
I thought you said you lost him.
Well, I did, but we got him back. Oh, and James Langton's dead. We killed him.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
It was him that robbed me.
Okay. Here. Here's a decent price on Finley.
Mm-hmm, I know. You want this money to go to the bank, too?
No, I'll take it myself.
Okay, Jim Milton.
It's John Marston here.
All right, well, if you need any more work, you can find me in town. Or maybe I'll find you.
I'm retired.
Sure. Be well, John.
His beard grew out all in the course of that little bounty. Yeah, things went south. I'm not expecting.
Expect that today.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Dog, please.
Hello, sir.
Everything's closed.
Well,
Be good, girl.
así me lo contaron.
Why won't you let us in? Let's see. Okay, we waited, but then it put me on the other end of the map. That's cool.
There. Let's go, girl. Slow down!
Not even going that fast.
Looking to sell your wares or buy some of the finest meat to ever grace this town? I'm looking for my mate Gavin.
This dude.
Somebody help me! Gav? Gav? I've lost my friend.
Man, this guy's still walking around. I gotta go see him. Because this guy was walking around with the same act Gavin is... I mean, if it's been this long, he is not alive.
Anyone seen
Oh, he looks a little different.
Good morning.
I'm looking for my friend, Gavin. For Gavin.
Has he been gone long?
Yeah. Few years. Few bloody years. I can't remember what he looks like. I'm looking for him, but I don't know who he is.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I've wasted my life. Looking. I looked, but I never saw. I saw nothing. Gavin.
Good luck.
Gavin. Oh, I am so worried. Gav.
Good morning.
Gav. Gav. Where are you? Where are you?
Senor. Hey.
Yeah, so... Okay.
This is just too bad. What's wrong with you?
First, it's a little weird when he's like screaming Gavin's name and stuff, but then once you talk to him, and then he just sounds like downtrodden and sad. And then it makes me feel sad. But it's like, what the hell happened? I remember reading about it because I looked it up. I'm like, okay, I've seen this guy a few times in the game. Where is Gavin? Am I able to find him? And there's actually like a group committed to trying to find him. No one's been able to do it yet. And then I remember somebody speculating, because you know how people love to speculate with their game theories, that that him and Gavin are ghosts that are wandering. But no. Now that I see, maybe I would have thought that if I didn't see him now. But now that I see him, I mean, he's clearly been through some shit, and he's, you know, affected mentally by it. So no, he's quite real. But whatever happened to Gavin,
Could we please
nothing
get
good.
this over and done with?
I guess, do I have that one already? Let's see. I don't. Let's take a look at how ridiculous some of these look. Oh, yeah, the McLaughlin. $104, no thanks. Apparently, if you kill him, though, Gavin's friend, and then loot him, he has a letter that he received from somebody.
I really do wish you would hurry this along.
Friend of his from London, and talks about Gavin, and it talks about how they've apparently bought some land, and how his friend was proud of him, and how his Gavin's mother sends her regards, and this, you know, all this stuff about, you know, oh, they struck it rich in America, and nobody back home thought they could do it, but everyone's proud of them. But then it kind of seems like, well, maybe that didn't quite happen. Maybe they were just going out there and attempting something, and something went wrong, and Gavin got lost, and his friend just went insane. I have no idea, but maybe someday the truth will be revealed. There he is again. You know, considering the time skip now that we're playing John, maybe something appears in the epilogue that wasn't available during the main section of the game. Who knows? By default, I'd probably just assume that there's no, you know, conclusive end or explanation to Gavin and his friend, but I mean, they go out of their way to explain everything else for the most part. So why not this?
Please, take a seat. Got an idea of what you want?
I need to trim this facial hair because it's a bit much.
That's a bit smarter.
Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, yeah, no. I don't think I like any of that.
I mean, nobody's seen hide nor hair of it. Gavin!
How are you?
The ladies love a gentleman with a well-groomed mustache.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you got lots of stories to tell.
I guess we're all done here.
Oh, that's really... Gavin! Gav! In! Where the hell are you?
It's funny, you see him wandering around towns for the most part. I've seen him wandering around just like out in the middle of a field before, too. Oh, you know what? I gotta mail that fish. I've had it in my pocket for like 3 days.
Good to have you. What can I send for you? I'll get this done right quick. Goodbye for now.
Oh, this is the guy who we see about building the house.
Excuse me, sir. You work here?
No, I just hang around here for fun. I'm joking.
I hate it when people
How can I help you,
ask me
friend?
that on the job.
I know this sounds crazy. Some dumb old coot I know is telling me there's these houses you can buy pre-cut.
Not crazy, friend. The very latest in modern convenience. Convenient and cost efficient. Which house do you want? Each one is entirely unique, but also the same.
Excuse me?
Perhaps I'm going too fast, sir. Do you want to buy a house?
I think so.
I'll give you a luxurious, entirely unique pre-cut palace. And if you order today, I guarantee you're home in a matter of weeks, maybe sooner.
I'll take that one.
Ah, yes, we have that one in stock.
And I already got credit from the bank.
Oh, fantastic. Now, you write your name here, and you sign your name there, and you will be the proud owner of a factory-built home.
It's that easy.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Martin. Albert Cakes, Esquire, at your service.
It's, Marsden, actually.
What are you doing here? Everything okay?
I'm not sure. Probably. Fella came by the farm. Got attacked on the road. He said the Skinner brothers was hanging around.
That
Lots
McCann.
of them. I left Uncle armed to the teeth back at the ranch.
Who are these two?
Guns for hire. If they're Skinner's about, we need them.
We ain't got that kind of money, Charles.
You want to get robbed for your house?
No, but...
Hey, these Skinners can be nasty. Come on. Mr. Devon, you're with me. Mr. Wayne, this is...
Milton. Jim Milton.
Sir, good to meet you.
We're gonna be heading up to the Manzanita Post.
Why?
The best smith around is that Norwegian fella up there.
So they say. You boys ready?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Good. Because you're about to get shot at over a goddamn hammer.
You want to build a house with a sniper rifle, then?
I know old Neil's real well. I'll get you a good deal.
Thank you, sir. All right, then. Let's go buy us some tools.
I thought the house is pre-cut. I thought they'd like ship the house already made and just deliver it to the land. Is that not what's going on here?
Say, is your friend a Negro or a Redskin?
I think a bit of both, for what it's worth.
Cash is cash, so it's all the same to me. I saw you getting skittish there, but don't you worry. We're not getting shot at.
Oh, yeah. I know Charles Smith. If he's got cause to be concerned, it's usually good cause.
You got a shotgun messenger sitting right beside you, all right? Now suppose you don't know much about robbing caravans.
Not much, I guess. No.
Well, nor do I. But I know a thing or two about protecting them. And if a robber sees some strong men sitting up front, 2 of them guns for hire, and they're gonna wait for the next set of fools to come on through.
Unless they take the guns to mean they're carrying something valuable. Instead of pre-cut timber and some tools.
What? No. Wait, look, trust me on this. You are overthinking it. You hire a gun, you hire peace of mind and a deterrence. So I'll sit here looking big and scary, and you can concentrate on the horses.
All right. I'll do just that.
Maybe I've done this kind of thing before, and maybe I can handle a weapon. But I'm not so different from you, partner.
I think you might be.
People wonder how you can handle it, living by your gun. But it's the same as any other occupation, really.
Hey, we're taking the next right, up towards Manzanita Post.
Now, I was about to tell you. When I get home, I put my gun on the rack and it stays there. I mean it, it really stays there. I don't even think about it. My mind's on my wife and the little ones. I'm chopping wood, mending the roof, putting the kids to bed. But when I'm out here, I'm watching the tree line. I got my gun at the ready. And I'm trying to make my employer as comfortable as possible.
That's, real good of you.
You're in good hands. I know this country well.
Good. Am I finally gonna meet this tool maker?
Now, Niels, he's an acquired taste, but boy, can he work metal. Norwegian, you see? Viking blood. Fellas up there used to worship a god with a hammer. Guess I figures they'd still be making them. I'm not sure how much English he speaks, but Niels knows tools.
This is the spot, just up ahead.
Okay.
You boys wait here. After you, Mr. Milton.
I just keep defaulting to the Warren repeater. I don't like that.
Like I said, Nils is an acquired taste. Let me do the talking. Nils. Nils, it's me. Willard Wayne.
Okay.
This is my associate, Jim Milton.
Okay.
He heard you was the best. Best smith around. He needs some tools. He's building a ranch house up at Beecher's Hope.
Beecher's Hope, okay.
Have you got any made?
Okay.
Like I said, an acquired taste, but a heart of gold, and he's the best. You off someplace, Nils?
Okay.
Okay.
So Milton is working with Cakes Hardwood and Timber in town. Should I get them to pay you and add it to his bill up there?
Okay.
Come on, let's get moving.
Okay.
Pretty much.
All right, then. Beecher's Hope. They've been trying to sell that property for some time, haven't they? Took a look at it myself, as it so happens. Seemed like a lot of work. Too much for me. But more power to you. Must have seen something in it I couldn't. World needs...
It's like I heard some arrows flying by.
Keep your head down! Where'd they come from? It's the Skinners! You okay?
Got his hat.
They're on the other side!
Willard, how you hold up there? I'll get you out of here. Mr. Wayne, you okay?
Oh, whoa, whoa, jeez, what's happening? It's like it won't let me kill him.
All right. You alive? No. Mr. Devon, you okay?
Yes.
That the last of them?
I think so. There's more! They got the tools! They grabbed Mr. Wayne!
All right, you stay here, guard the wagon. Charles, come on!
Help me! They got me! Mr. Milton, Mr. Smith! I see him! Help me! You gotta get out! Help! Mr. Devin! Get some cover! You
In the trees, goddamn.
We gotta get the way! They climb up in the trees! Shoot the ones up there first!
I got one of them.
How's your hand, dog? They're still up there! Hide the tree! Got more? See him? Hurry up in the branches! Okay, let's move! He took him down the hill! We have more here. More! We've come the right way! They're in our way! They're down the hill! They're like, go! Let's go! No! Oh, I don't like the sound of that! Come on! We gotta kill these fellas! Let's keep moving! We gotta be gaining on them! I hope so! You're on top of it!
Shit.
No, no. You see anything? Hold on, Mr. Wayne! I'm gonna enjoy watching you die! You lost something? You want it back? Keep going. Where's Wayne?
That's who I was going after. Thought Charles could handle himself, but
Mr. Wayne!
return to Charles. I'm looking for Wayne.
Wayne!
Okay, now we could try and find him.
Charles, I found the tools. Now, where's Mr.
Oh.
Shit.
I figured after all that talk about his wife and kids and all that, probably wasn't gonna make it.
You gotta move fast. Come on.
Let's go. Back to the road.
It's a ways away. Kind of funny that I ran into them so early. You know, not so early, but right before all this happened.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, my lord. What'd they do to him?
Nothing nice.
Got it. Come on. We gotta go.
What the hell do these people want anyway?
Those goddamn animals.
Hey, John, I'm riding with you. Get us back to Beaches.
Okay.
Those were the Skinner brothers.
I told you I was worried.
Sadie said something too. What kind of land have I bought?
It's not the land. The Skinners move around. They're here for now.
I thought this kind of bloodshed was meant to be over with. What was all the nonsense about civilization?
This kind of bloodshed is different. Folks have been killed, sure. For good reason and bad. But rarely just for the fun of it.
That was fun for them?
No, not that time. Most folk don't usually put up with such a fight.
Then I hope we put an end to it.
There was a caravan. A few months back. Massacred. Men, women, children. Ended up like Wayne. Or worse.
Uncle! 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 You useless sack of crap.
I was keeping guard.
Really?
Whoa. What happened?
Skinner brothers.
Lot of them?
Enough. Once this is done, I'll take Mr. Devon back to town and get poor Mr. Wayne buried.
Okay. Be careful.
Oh, I will. But I'm fairly sure we scared him off for now.
Bad business. Well, we'll be safe together.
Sure. If you say so.
And John, I love you. Don't you forget that.
Good morning.
Charles. You doing good?
I'm fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Not much of a talker. Oh, God. It's nice that we got a little more of a camp set up. I didn't notice the fast travel map before, so maybe that's kind of new. Place I could change clothes. I had to get a hotel room last time I wanted to do that. What about just like... Okay. Not just rest, but sleep. I need to recharge the cores without... Oh. I guess I can't do that. Oh well. Poor John hasn't slept in like 3 days. I wasn't looking to fire a weapon. What are you talking about? Let's see what's over here real quick. This is where all the house building goes on. Oh, that's a mission. Okay. Not gonna jump into that just yet because I think I'm gonna stop here. It's been pretty eventful. Let me just see if another mission has popped up. Got the Evelyn Miller, and he's back. The Stranger mission. I wonder if anything else is going on around here. Oh yeah, I gotta finish up that. Alright, well, I hope I kept it relatively interesting. Kind of slow going at first, but that's what happens when you do hunts and fishing. But that should be good for right now. Yeah, there's still like story left and things happening, so the game's not over yet. I don't know how long that's gonna last for, but I'm sure we'll get a couple more streams out of this at least. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, so thank you for watching. I will probably be back on Friday, and I guess we'll do more Spyro. I don't know. Well, there is one thing I wanted to start up, but I'm probably not gonna do it this week, so we'll see. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Have a good night. Catch you next time.